Hello everyone, this is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game 96 of the 2007 Cleveland Indians Strat-O-Matic Mostly Advanced Replay. This will be game number 2 of a 4-game set between the Indians and the Texas Rangers at the ballpark at Arlington. And today's pitching matchup is Fausto Carmona for the Indians and Brandon McCarthy for the Rangers. And today's lineups are, by the way, the records coming in today's game. The Indians are 44-51. The Rangers are 40-55. And now for today's lineups. Leading off and playing center field, Grady Sizemore. Batting second, playing third base, Casey Blake. Batting third and playing catcher, Victor Martinez. Cleaning up in the designated hitter, Travis Hafner. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Garco. Batting sixth and playing left field, Franklin Gutierrez. Batting seventh and playing right field, Trot Nixon. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Mike Rouse. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Josh Barfield. And for the Rangers, leading off and playing center field, Kenny Lofton. Batting second and playing second, Jerry Hairston Jr. Batting third and playing first base, Mark Teixeira. The cleanup batter, the right fielder, Marlon Byrd. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Frank Catalanato. Batting sixth and catching, Gerald Laird. Batting seventh and playing left field is Brad Wilkerson. Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Ramon Vasquez. And batting ninth and playing third base is Travis Metcalf. All right, we'll go and get started here. Here is Grady Sizemore. Sizemore comes into the game, 294 average. 9 homers, 41 RBIs, and stolen 29 bases. Oops. 310. And that's a fly ball to deep right field, but with room is Bird. He will make the catch. 1 down, 1-14 home run chance, but that's a 19, so Sizemore will not get the benefit of the D20 there. And that'll bring up Casey Blake. Blake comes into today's game 270 average, 9 homers, 46 RBIs. And a 5-8 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 up, 2 down for the Indians here in the first, and here is Victor Martinez. Victor comes into the game, 297 average, 21 homers, 67 RBIs. 5-6, and against the lefty is a fly ball to center. And Lofton will make the catch. And that'll retire the side for the Indians here on the top of the first. We go to the bottom half. Indians nothing and Rangers coming to bat. And we'll go ahead and give you the details on Fausto Carmona's season, or the pitcher that would formerly be known as Fausto Carmona. All right, Carmona is making his 19th start. 7-7 record, 112 innings pitched, 48 earned runs allowed, 32 walks, and 77 strikeouts for a 3.86 ERA. And he will be facing Kenny Lofton to lead off the bottom of the first. 4-7 against the lefty. Fly ball to center. And Sizemore makes the catch. 1 down. And here is Jerry Hairston. 2-9, ground ball to short. Mike Rouse throws to Garco, 2 down. And here is Mark Teixeira. And a 1-4. And against a righty, that's a fly ball to left. And Gutierrez puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers here in the bottom of the first. We go to the second. The Indians nothing and the Rangers nothing. And Hafner, Garco, and Gutierrez due up for the Indians here in the second inning against Brandon McCarthy. Oh, Hafner on the season, hitting .248, 17 homers, 59 RBIs, and a 110. And the D20 will be kind to the Indians here. Deep to left field and way back and gone. So home run for Hafner. That is home run number 18 and RBI number 60. And the Indians get out to a 1-0 lead. And here is Ryan Garco. A lot of these 110 rolls for the Indians players are home run chances. 2-8 base hit to center field. And Garco will improve on his .258 average. He's hit 11 home runs and drove in 38. And that'll bring up Franklin Gutierrez. Franklin, .320 average, 7 homers, 20 RBIs. And they will not hold on Garco. .311, ground ball to short. That's Vasquez over to Hairston. On to Teixeira, double play. So there are now 2 down. Here's Trot Nixon. Nixon comes into the game, .284 average, 1 homer, 16 RBIs. And a 1-8. He draws a walk. So they're making McCarthy work here. And here's Mike Rouse. Spoiler alert, he gets on the game that was uploaded on Saturday, he contributes a key hit in that game. But Rouse batting 180 with no homers and 1 RBI. They will not hold on Nixon. And a 1-6 against a righty is a fly ball to left. And Wilkerson takes care of that. That'll retire the side. Oops. Indians get a run on the home run by Hafner. And we go to the bottom of the second. Indians lead 1-0. And Catalanato, and Laird here in the bottom of the second. And here's Bird. 1-6, ground ball to short. Another easy play for Rouse over to first. 1 down. And here is Frank Catalanato. 3-10, and that'll be the first hit allowed by Carmona into the gap past Sizemore and splits Sizemore and Gutierrez, and into second with a double is Catalanato on a 1-7 chance. That's a 5. So 1 out double, and that'll bring up Gerald Laird, the catcher. 1 down. Not holding on Catalanato. 2-9. And wow, that's not the column you want to live on for a right-handed batter. Or for Laird at least. That's where all his hits are. But found the fly ball to left. 2 down as Gutierrez puts it away. And that'll leave Brad Wilkerson for a chance for the Rangers to possibly tie this game. 1-4 is a fly ball to right, and Nixon will be there, and that'll retire the side. The Rangers do not score on 1 hit and leave a runner on second. We go to the top of the third. Indians lead 1-0. And due up for the Indians, Barfield, then Sizemore, and Blake. Barfield on the season, 273, 2 homers, 25 RBIs. .610 center field X. 18 will be, well, actually for Lofton, let's see if an 18 is okay, because he's a 4-fielder. Yes, for center field, that's a little nicer than it is for left field and right field. He makes the catch, but he's coming up a little ginger after making the catch, and he says he's okay, but he'll come into the dugout and see if he can continue in the next half inning. And here's the pitch to Sizemore. 2-8. And that's a swing and a miss, straight 3. 2 down. Here's Casey Blake. Struck out his first time up. 4-9, 1-14 single chance. That's a 1. And Blake is on with a single. And that'll bring up Victor Martinez. Flew out his first time up. Five, 7, and against a lefty, that's a 1-6 double chance. 15 puts runners on the corners as Martinez singles. Blake goes to third. And here's Travis Hafner, whose second inning homer gave the Indians a 1-0 lead. Would like to add to that lead here with 2 down in the top of the third. 2-7, and will not add to the lead, but will continue the inning as McCarthy walks Hafner to load the bases. And I'll bring up Brian Garco, who singled his first time up and would like to get a hit here. And here's the pitch to Garco. 4-7. And ball 4. So the easy RBI for Garco. That is RBI number 39. As McCarthy walks in the tying run. Or not tying run, but the second run of the game, sorry. And bases are still loaded. 2-0 Indians. I'll bring up Franklin Gutierrez. Two, 5, and that's a ground ball to short. And we'll say he just throws the first to retire Gutierrez, and that'll retire the side. The Indians add another run on the walk, and we go to the bottom of the third. The Indians lead 2-0. And due up for the Rangers, Vasquez, Metcalf. And we're getting word that Kenny Lofton is not going to be coming into will not be batting here in the top of the third. And we'll get a pinch hitter for him, as he's headed directly to the locker room. So we'll get that worked out. Here's Vasquez. 6-9. Against the lefty is just a straight single for Vasquez. And leadoff runner is aboard. They will not hold him on. And here's Travis Metcalf. They're not expecting a bunt. Two, 6. And he draws a walk. So first and second with nobody out. And Kenny Lofton, they will have Desi Relaford. And we'll get you, since he is not carded, I will go ahead and pull up his card. Timeout. And there is Desi Relaford's card. And he will pinch hit for Lofton, and we'll be right back to the action. So unfortunately, this actually happened in the real game where, and the same three batters came up. Oh, sorry, it's Metcalf, not... Whoops, wait a minute. Oh, Metcalf walked, so sorry, I didn't put that in the scorebook. Okay, Relaford now hits for Lofton. Is that Lofton got injured in this game and could not continue, so we'll just go ahead and follow that plan. All right, and here's the pitch to Relaford. Let me get him in the scorebook. And Relaford, a 5.6 is a switch hitter. Switch hitter batting left-handed, and that makes a difference. That's a fly ball to right. Now, as many of you know, on a fly ball right field beat, either on a card chance or a X chance, the runner can go from second to third. Let's see here. Vasquez is a 12. You add 2, so that makes him a 14. Nixon does not have a great arm. He's a +1, so 1 to 15, and Vasquez takes third. A 16 to 19 he holds, and he's out on a 20. And that's a 6, and he goes to... and going to third is Vasquez. So, 1 down, but Relaford will stay in the game. And here's Jerry Hairston. First and third, they'll play back. They'll try to get the double play here. 6-6. And that's exactly what they'll do. Ground ball to short. Rouse to second for 1. On to first, inning-ending double play. And that'll retire the side. And we'll get you the details of the switch here in just a second. All right, defensive changes for the Rangers after the pinch hit appearance by Relaford. Relaford will stay in the game and play second base. Jerry Hairston is moving from second base to right field, and Marlon Byrd is moving from right field to center field. Okay. And here is Brandon McCarthy. We'll start the top of the fourth. Nixon, Rouse, and Barfield. Nixon walked his last time up. That is Trot Nixon's 35th walk of the season. And a 6'10 center field. And that is Bird, 3 and a 16. That will be okay. Yes, it will. 1 down. And, of course, they pick on the new center fielder. And here is Mike Rouse. 0 for 1 himself. Flew out his last time up. 4-8 against the lefty. Popped him up. Right side of the infield. Third baseman Metcalf gets to it. 2 down. And here's Josh Barfield. 1-6, popped him up. Again, left side of the infield, but the shortstop, Vasquez, calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians do not... 3 up, 3 down here for the Indians. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Indians lead 2-0. And Teixeira, Bird, and Catalanato here in the bottom of the fourth. 6-12, and thankfully this is after. First base X is a 15 in range for Garco. No, it has to be a 16 for the bottom half of the range. Garco is an E11. So 7 to 11. And that's an 8. And he makes the play. So Garco, nice diving stop. Gets up, underhands to Carmona covering. And that's a first out here in the 4th. And here's Marlon Bird. Bird 0 for 1. Now playing center field. 3-6. And that's a 1 to 6 double chance, but that's a 15. So 1 out single for Bird. And they will hold him on. And that'll bring up Frank Catalanato, who doubled his last time up. 5-11. Left field X, that's not going to be in range for Gutierrez. Right. Yes, Gutierrez is an E2. E2 and a 7 is just, it's fine and dandy there. So Gutierrez makes the nice running catch. Heading back to first is Bird, and there are 2 down, and here's Gerald Laird. Laird flew out his first time up. 5-6, fly ball to center. Sizemore races back, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Going to the top of the 5th, Indians lead 2-0. And top of the order due up for the Indians, Sizemore, Blake, and Martinez. A 3rd time through the order. And this is McCarthy's point of weakness. And Ron Mayhay is going to loosen in the pen if needed. Here's McCarthy. Pitch to Sizemore. 2-8. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Sizemore is down for the 2nd time today on strikes. 3 strikeouts for McCarthy. And here is Casey Blake. Singled and scored his last time up. 2-8 and found the hole in that column. Ground ball to short. And Vasquez fires to Teixeira, 2 down. Here's Victor Martinez. 3-7, and he gets them on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for McCarthy, so it looks like he'll be coming out for the 6th inning, having only given up the 2 runs. And due up for the Rangers here in the bottom of the 5th with the Indians leading 2-0. Bottom of the order, Wilkerson, Vasquez, and Metcalf. And here's the pitch to Wilkerson. 2-7, and swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Carmona. Wow. And here's Ramon Vasquez. 2-9, and Carmona must not realize he didn't have any strikeouts, because back-to-back strikeouts here to start the bottom of the 5th. And that brings up Travis Metcalf. 6-8, and Metcalf draws a walk. That's the 2nd time he's been walked today. And they're not holding on Metcalf, and they'll bring up Desi Relaford. Relaford flew out his last time up. Came in as a pinch hitter in the 3rd inning. And here's the pitch to Relaford. 5-8. And it's a switch hitter batting left-handed, so that's a ground ball to 2nd. Barfield to 1st, and that will retire the side. We go to the 6th. Indians lead 2-0. Do it for the Indians, Hafner, Garco, and Gutierrez, and what might be the last inning for McCarthy. And here's the pitch to Hafner. Homer and a walk in 2 appearances. 2-6. Ground ball back to the mound. And McCarthy makes the play over to first. 1 down. And here's Ryan Garco, single and a walk in 2 appearances. 6-5. And down on strikes is Garco. 5th strikeout for McCarthy, and that'll bring up Franklin Gutierrez. Gutierrez 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, 1 into a double play. 2-5, ground ball to short. And that'll retire the side. The Indians go quietly in the 6th. We got in the bottom half of the 6th. Indians lead 2-0, and Carmona will face Hairston, Teixeira, and Bird. Okay, here's the pitch to Hairston. 6-7. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So, 3rd strikeout for Carmona. And here's Mark Teixeira. 6-5, and this time he's batting left-handed. Doesn't matter either. 6-side, 6-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Carmona getting stronger as the game goes on. 2 down, and here's Marlon Bird. 1 for 2 with a single. And a 1-2, and make it 2 for 3 with another single as he finds the hole past the shortstop. And that'll bring up Frank Catalanato. They're going to hold on Bird. Let's see. As a C stealer, he would be 1-8. So, no, they will not send him. And here's the pitch to Catalanato. 4-3. And against the lefty, fly ball to left, and racing back a couple of steps is Gutierrez, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. We go to the 7th. Indians lead 2-0. And Nixon, Rouse, and Barfield to face McCarthy, and they will sit Mayhay down, and Joaquin Benoit and Frank Francisco will be loosening in the pen. All right, McCarthy probably will be his last 3 batters. So he's done a fine job, only giving up 2 earned runs in 6 innings. But this is his 3rd time through the order. All right, here's Trent Nixon. 5-11. And against the lefty, that's a base hit to right field. And do they want to go to the... Yeah, they'll go to the pen now. They will bring in Frank Francisco. And they are expecting a bunt from Rouse, and he will be bunting as a C bunter. All right. Francisco's finished his warm-up tosses. And here's the pitch to Rouse as he squares around. C and an 8 should be okay. And it is. He gets out in front of the plate, first base side. Only play for the first baseman Teixeira is to throw to first with Relaford covering. 1 down. And that'll bring up Josh Barfield. Barfield 0 for 2. One down. Barfield. 4-6. And he draws a walk. And that'll bring up Grady Sizemore. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. I'd like to get a hit here. Okay, so, and let's see. Benoit is loosening if needed. All right, here's the pitch to Sizemore. 3-5. And that's a base hit to right field. We were not holding on Nixon, makes him an 11. That ball is going to right field. The right fielder, Hairston, has a +1 arm. So that make him 1-12. So 60% chance to score. Whoops. Let's see here. They'll send him. 60% chance to score. They'll take the chance. Nixon coming around third is in there with a 2. So good base running by Trot Nixon. And first and second now with 1 out. That is Sizemore's 42nd RBI. And the Indians now have a 3-0 lead. And they will go directly, they will go to Benoit here. Try to stem the tide. First and second. 1 out. All right, and he'll face Casey Blake. 1 for 3 with the single. 6-9. That's to the shortstop. 11 will not get the job done there. Oh boy, Vasquez is an E29. He will need an 8 through 11 to end the inning. And that's a 3, and that's bobbled, and everybody is safe. So, error on Vasquez. And that'll load the bases for Victor Martinez. And Victor 1 for 3 with a single. Infield is in as they try to cut off the run at the plate. All right, here's the pitch to Martinez. 6-3. Left field X. The left fielder is Wilkerson, a 3 and a 6. And that'll get down for a hit. Because a 7 would have been a fly ball C, but a 6 is on a 3 is a single. Scoring from third is Barfield. Scoring from second is Sizemore. Going to third is Blake. And a 2-run single for Victor Martinez gives him RBIs number 68 and 69. Going to third. And the Indians have broken this one open. They have scored 3 in the inning, sorry, and lead 5-0. And here's Travis Hafner. Mayhay is loosening in the pen again. 1-6. And there's only one out. Okay, so that makes fly ball to center. Blake is at third, and Bird does not have anything on the arm to reduce Blake, who will start at a 13, make it a 15, because he had 2 for sacrifice flies. So 1-15, and the Indians will extend their lead. And that's an 11, and he is in there safely. Sacrifice fly for Hafner gives him RBI number 60, and the Indians have scored 4 in this inning and lead 6-0. There are 2 down, and here is Ryan Garko. Garko, the 8th man to bat in the inning. Two 7. Ground ball to short. Got that same roll again. And that'll retire the side. The Indians put up 4 in the inning. And Carmona will probably stay out for as long as he possibly can now. Having a shutout. And stretch time here at Arlington. Senior, take me out to the ball games at the old ball game. And Ron Mayhay is loosening in the pen. He will be coming in as Benoit got the final 2 outs there in the 7th inning. All right. Due up for the Rangers, Laird, Wilkerson, and Vasquez for Carmona, this is his point of weakness inning. Six, 7, and swinging a miss, strike 3. So 5 strikeouts for Carmona. And here's Wilkerson. 6-11. And against a lefty, that's a fly ball to left. Not tired. 2 down. Here's Ramon Vasquez, singled and struck out in 2 appearances. 4-7. Against a lefty, fly ball to center. Sizemore camps under it, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rangers here in the 7th. And after 7 complete, it's the Indians 6 and the Rangers nothing. As the Indians look to get back on their winning ways. And Benoit will come out, and here's Ron Mayhay, left-handed pitcher. Let's see here. Mayhay will face Gutierrez, and they'll get a pinch hitter for Nixon. Jason Michaels will come on deck, and Mike Rouse. I believe Rouse in the game. All right, so there's Franklin Gutierrez, 0 for 3, has fallen in love with grounding to the shortstop. He's done that 3 times, once for a double play. For 12, against a righty, fly ball to center, racing in is Bird, and Gutierrez has taken the collar today. And Jason Michaels will pinch hit for Trot Nixon. Nixon was 1 for 2 with a walk today, but they'll take the better defense with Michaels, and he'll take over in right. Okay, so here is Jason Michaels. 1 down. 5-12. And it's fly ball to center again. This time a little bit deeper. 2 down. And here is, sorry, timeout. All right, here's Mike Rouse. Starting to see how many innings Mayhay pitched. He only pitched 39 innings for maybe for the year. Rouse, 5-3, left field X, but on a, let's see here, Hairston, no. Oh, Wilkerson on a 3 gets to it on a 20, and he'll make the play to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Indians here in the 8th. We go to the bottom half. Indians lead 6-0. And Carmona will come out. Metcalf, Rutherford, and Hairston here in the 8th inning. And a 1-6 for Metcalf, and that ball is hit deep to left center field, and looking up is Gutierrez, and that's out of here. So Metcalf breaks up the shutout bid, and it's now 6-1, and the Indians will get bullpen action. Tom Masney and Rafael Perez are loosening in the pen. Here's Desi Relaford. Relaford is 0 for 2. For 5. And against the lefty is a ground ball to second. 1 down. And here is Jerry Hairston Jr. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 5-11. Fly ball to left. And Gutierrez will not get to it on a 10, but he is an E2. E2 and an 8 should be fine, and it is. So Gutierrez gets to that 2 down. And here is Mark Teixeira. 3-7. And that's a fly ball to center. And Sizemore takes care of that one. And that'll retire the side. The home run by Metcalf ruins the shutout. But the Indians still have a 6-1 lead. And Mayhay will finish out the game here. Barfield, Sizemore, and Blake here. And here's the pitch to Barfield. 0 for 2 with a walk. And he scored a run. 5-8. And fly ball to right. Puts it away. Putting that away is Hairston. 1 out. And here's Grady Sizemore. Sizemore with an RBI single his last time up. And here's the pitch to Sizemore. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-7. Fly ball to center. And Nelson Marlon Bird there to put it away. 2 down, and here is Casey Blake. Blake is 1 for 4 and also reached on an error. 1-9, and against either side, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Indians lead 6-1. And let's see here. He's faced 29 batters. They'll let him go until he gives up either a hit. I know he's had 2 complete games. He's only had 1 so far this year. Hold on, timeout. I'm going to make sure that's the case. I actually went the distance in his last outing. Actually, they're gonna let him pitch and see if he can go 1, 2, 3. If he doesn't, then they'll bring in Masney. All right, here's Marlon Byrd, 2 for 3 on the day. 1-6, ground ball to short, and Rouse fires the first, 1 down, and here's Frank Catalanato. 6-7 against a lefty, 1-3 single chance, ground ball to first. Garco races to the bag himself, 3 unassisted, 2 down. And here's Gerald Laird, 0 for 3 with the strikeout. 6-2, and that's a fly ball to left. There is Gutierrez. Ball game. Another complete game for Fausto Carmona. Pitched 33 batters and only gives up 1 run. And we'll come back with the box score in just a second. The Indians do win this one 6-1 and get back on their winning ways. They will go to 45-51 on the season, and the Rangers fall to 40-56, and we'll be right back with the line score totals. All right, final line score, Indians 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Rangers 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. Carmona goes the distance and will go to 8-7 on the season. McCarthy is the hard luck loser. He went, I won't say hard luck loser. He gave up he's responsible. So he gave up 3 earned runs in 5 innings. And we'll get the loss. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. Next game is Cliff Lee against Jamie Wright as the Indians continue their trip into Texas. All right. Once again, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've not already subscribed, hit the bell icon. In whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.